So sorry about that. Happy Friday, everyone, regardless. Okay, so physicians are burnt out and die by suicide greater than any other profession. The issues they face start in medical school. Students enter at the same mental health capacity as their aged peers, but by the time they graduate, they are 3 times more likely to die by suicide. This continues, and women are up to 400%, while men are up to 130% more likely to die by suicide. This problem impacts about 1 million patients displaced due to the tragic and preventable loss of their doctors. These stats were prevalent before COVID, and due to the pandemic, it will only worsen. I understand all too well the gravity of it all. I got hit by a car riding my bike 2 days before medical school started and had a traumatic brain injury and subsequently mental illness. I almost gave up on medicine, but I'm here today as a physician, putting physicians first. I'm Dr. Kiki, an osteopathic physician, and I present my startup providing solutions for physicians to analyze their mental health within their workplaces to decrease their mental health challenges. We aim to be a centralized data and content hub for physicians where they can assess and validate their mental wellness and compare the psychological safety of their work environments against data sets of organizations across the nation. This is my incredible team, and I would love to give a special thanks to the Ally Accelerator and my assigned mentor, Zoe. We have a community of 30 physicians who are helping us address their needs and awareness of the mental health epidemic. 100% saw a need to address their mental wellness, and 91% desired more curated solutions. In 2019, it cost the US $220 billion to deal with mental health. It cost the healthcare system about $18.7 billion to tackle physician mental health. The projected increase was about 2.9%. However, due to COVID, I firmly believe these rates will dramatically increase. We will offer both B2B and B2C vertical SaaS. We plan to generate revenue from partnerships as well as corporate and physician mentor programs. We are focusing on data integration and tech implementation, which will include a mental wellness check and resources that are specific to physicians. Based on the stats, we initially focused on the women and had a projected target of addressing men in about 18 to 24 months. However, we will continue to grow our community for all physicians and connections through our podcast, encouraging physicians to enroll in our membership community. We will be honored to receive introductions to experts for advice in tech, community development, legal, and operations, and to other physicians to expand our community and network. As an underrepresented founder, these two elements would also help me grow and get exposure at this transformative stage and to share the stories with the community to destigmatize physician mental health and humanize physicians. Please join me today in the movement to heal our healers and provide them with the humanistic touch they continuously provide and now deserve more than ever. Thank you for allowing me to pitch today and taking the time to listen, and for the technical difficulties.
Kiki, thanks so much. Technical difficulties, totally fine. As part of what you've been focusing on, you actually had a pretty strong focus on the physicians when you first started out. That's transitioned to a focus on the hospital, but why is that physician story still so important?
Well, because it's twofold. When I first started out, I said, oh, the physicians need all these opportunities. They need wellness programs. They need all these things. It's not that they don't have it. It's more so that the institutions have them. But with the questions and the data, and even when I'm reviewing on Twitter, they're saying that it feels like it's a Band-Aid. And because it's people that are in their own network and their environment, they don't feel like it's addressing their needs, especially because it could be their peers. But the story, the physician story is important because those are the voices we need to listen to. And physicians have this morality clause where they need to put the patient first, but half the time we forget that we are the patients and that we cannot work from an empty cup because we give nothing. We give nothing and we get nothing. And then when we give everything to the patients, our families, our friends, and our loved ones get what's left. So the focus should be on the physicians because at the end of the day, they're the ones that are feeling the blunt effect. And not all the time, as much as people would love to say physicians are making money, it's not the case for majority of us. So even if you're spending a lot of your money on mental health or lawyer fees, what good is it anyway? So the physician is the most important person.
Dr. Kiki, thank you so much.
Thank you.